Do you see the record button, Sam? Do you see
Yes,
it?
I do. Yes, I do. Are we all set? Jenny, are you ready for us to get going?
Yes, Sam, sorry. It's hard to see where the cursor is to unmute myself. So you're good.
Alrighty, well, welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for bearing with us through some of the technical challenges we seem to always experience when we start these things. But we're so grateful to have you all here tonight. My name is Samantha Allen, and I'm here actually co-hosting with Elite Pro 7, Jenny Crane. I'll share a little bit of my background in a second, but tonight, guys, we're going to talk to you about the exciting concept of activation, not supplementation. And we're here to represent LifeVantage as independent distributors. I am a Premier Pro 6 with LifeVantage. And I just want to say, just right off the bat, that anything that you hear tonight is not intended to treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate disease. But with that being said, we are going to share some very fascinating information about a brand new technology in health and wellness that is going to change the world, and how you could partake in this health opportunity, or even potentially how you could partake in a financial opportunity with us here. So we're going to get right into it. And I want to ask you guys, why is it that we are generally feeling so bad as a society? If you take a look around, it's not hard to see that the world is seeming to get sicker and sicker. You would think in this modern era that we live in that we would actually be getting better, right? With all the advancements that we have in medical technology, access to research, access to any type of information. Yet it seems that people are feeling worse than ever. People are chronically fatigued. They have headaches. They have anxiety. They have constant sickness. And it makes you wonder, why is this happening? Why is disease on the rise? Why will 1 in 3 people be diagnosed with cancer? Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the US. Autism is at skyrocketing numbers in our children. And you just have to wonder, why is this all happening? And I'll tell you, the reason is truly because we as a society are being hijacked. We're being hijacked by the very environment that we live in that we cannot avoid. Things like the air we breathe with the air pollution. When we pump gas, right, we're breathing in all of that fuel that is toxic to our cells inside of our body. When you look at herbicides and pesticides that are being sprayed on all the crops throughout our country and around the world, when you think about the processed foods that we're eating and the EMFs that we're experiencing from all the technology surrounding us, when we have that cell phone up to our head all day, that, guys, is causing damage to our cells. It's actually causing free radical damage, which results in a technical term called oxidative stress. Okay, so if you're not too technical and you like kind of analogies or visuals, then look at that apple. We all know what happens to the apple when we cut it in half, we put it on the counter, sit it out for a few minutes, definitely by an hour, it is brown, right? And the reason is that apple has oxidized and it's broken down, the molecules have broken down, it's turned it brown. The same exact thing is happening inside of our body. We breathe in oxygen and we oxidize. Because our oxygen and our air, like I just said, is more compromised now than ever, we're oxidizing at a faster rate. We're really rusting from the inside out. And what this is oxidative stress. We can't avoid it. The question is, why should you care about it? Well, you should care about it because it's literally at the root cause of over 200 diseases in the body. If you look at this visual on the right side, you see everything from, hypertension to rheumatoid arthritis to asthma, allergies, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, you name it, cancer, diabetes, chronic fatigue, all of these things at the root are oxidative stress and basically cell damage. If you don't believe me, it's okay. You can actually go validate this by going to pubmed.gov, and I highly encourage you to do so because your eyes are going to be open to the fact that oxidative stress is one of the leading researched areas in all of science and medicine. And the reason is they're understanding this connection between oxidative stress, this cell damage, this free radical overload we have, to all the major leading diseases and all the malfunctions in our body. So the other thing that you can check out on PubMed.gov is actually our flagship product, which I will talk about in a minute. But before we do that, I want to talk to you a little bit about what has been sort of the answer for oxidative stress traditionally. Well, traditionally, what people would do is if oxidative stress got to the point of manifesting itself already in a disease, XYZ disease, you would go to your doctor, he would give you a diagnosis and then probably a prescription of medication. Or for people who were trying to do things proactively and preventively, they might have done things like taken antioxidants, right? Antioxidant supplements, things like vitamin C, vitamin E, drinking your super juices, your super antioxidant juices, eating all the green vegetables. Now, don't get me wrong. Eating healthfully, eating well, eating whole organic foods is very good for your body. The only problem is that it's just simply not good enough. With everything that we are exposed to in our society that I already talked about, and the reason that our health is on such a decline, we need something actually more powerful to even withstand what's happening to our bodies now. And so antioxidants, traditional antioxidants or direct antioxidants like I just named, blueberries, vitamin C, vitamin E, those green vegetables, they only can eliminate free radicals in your body at a 1-to-1 scale, okay? So basically you take one antioxidant and you get rid of one free radical. Well, our bodies are on fire with free radicals. In the trillions, we have trillions upon trillions upon trillions of free radicals bombarding ourselves every second of the day. And trying to, get rid of them one at a time with antioxidants would be like trying to put a Dixie cup of water on a house fire, loading up a Dixie cup at a time and trying to get that house fire to go out. But the exciting thing is that our bodies actually have a mechanism within them. Every mammal has a mechanism inside of their body called the NRF2 pathway. And if you can effectively activate that pathway, it turns on some very key genes, things like catalase, glutathione, and SOD, which create an antioxidant making factory in your body. And this allows your body to eliminate free radicals at a 1,000,000-to-1 scale. So which would you prefer? Would you prefer to fight a fire with the little Dixie cups, the direct antioxidants, one at a time? Or would you prefer to have this nerve 2 activation, like a fire hose in every room of that burning house? That's the difference here between supplementation with direct antioxidants and activation, where you activate your own God-given genes to allow your body to actually get better, repair its own cells. So what we're talking about specifically is Protandim, NRF2 Synergizer. Now, this is a breakthrough in health and wellness. It actually was formulated back in 2003. There's a very exciting story that goes along with Protandim, and what that is that in 2005, ABC Primetime News happened to investigate this product because they heard that it reduces oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, which at that time had never happened before. Still today, it's never happened, which is the most exciting part about it, is that this is the only product on the planet as of today that is clinically proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. If you've not seen that ABC News report, I highly encourage you after this presentation to go back with the person who invited you here and take a look at that ABC News report. It is where all of this came to light, and it's the reason that so much has come from this, actually, awareness and institutions, universities studying it, researching Protandim, and now there are 24 published peer-reviewed studies on PubMed.gov. So that's what you can also check out later on that PubMed.gov site, the National Institute of Health. But it is only comprised of 5 natural herbs, green tea, milk thistle, turmeric, bacopa, and ashwagandha. And it is sometimes people say, well, I already take these extracts. I already take these herbs. I'm good. I don't really need this. But what they actually proved in one of the peer-reviewed studies was that when these 5 herbs come together in this exact recipe, this exact ratio, which is patented in Protandim, it actually makes each of those ingredients 18 times more effective. So 18 times more effective than that turmeric supplement you may be taking, or 18 times more effective than the green tea that you're currently taking. It also has been proven to activate this NRF2, which allows your body to reduce that oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days on average. So moving on, what I'd like to show you again right here is that you can go to pubmed.gov and type in Protandim. You're going to see, actually it's hard to stay updated because the research is coming out so quickly, but here you see 23 results, 23 peer-reviewed studies on PubMed on our flagship product, Protandim. But if you go there today, you'll actually see 24. And the research is coming out every single day from places like LSU, Harvard, Texas Tech, Ohio State University. The American Heart Association, for its first time in history, published research on this product, which is the first time they've ever published in their circulation journal something on a natural supplement, which just goes to show you how powerful the research is on this. So moving on from sort of the first issue, which is oxidative stress, the other main issue for why our health is in such a decline is because of mitochondrial dysfunction. Now, you guys might remember the mitochondria, that mighty mitochondria, right, from your 8th grade biology, where you learn that it's the powerhouse of every cell, and it's where, you convert food into cellular energy, or ATP. The problem is that as we age, a natural process of the body is for mitochondria to the production to slow down. And then when you add in more oxidative stress, the mitochondria actually become dysfunctional, and they start sort of a ripple effect of dysfunctional mitochondria in your body. And this leads to many diseases as well, especially neurological diseases, things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS, autism. You're seeing these common threads, and basically it comes down to cellular damage. And so why should you care? Because this is what's happening internally. The question is, what can we do about it? So the same way that we had the NRF2 activator, NRF2 synergizer, LifeVantage also recognized that there is the NRF1 pathway inside of our body, which communicates with the mitochondria and allows the body to naturally produce more mitochondria, healthier mitochondria. It increases your cellular energy, and slows cellular aging by supporting chromosome integrity. It'll improve sleep quality and cellular repair. Now, this is such an important thing to key in on, because we have an absolute epidemic of people in the world today that just cannot sleep. They can't sleep, they can't get to sleep, they can't stay asleep, or they wake up feeling like they've never slept at all. This is such a problem because this is when the body really does its repairing. And if you're not getting into that good REM cycle sleep, then your body is never having time to repair itself. So this NRF2 and NRF1 activation are a very strong 1-2 punch to improve every cell of your body. And again, the thing that I love about it is that it is completely herbal and all natural. In the NRF1, you're going to find alpha lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, grape extract, quercetin, and acetyl L-carnitine. And so, guys, this is very exciting that we get to represent these breakthrough technologies in an all natural, herbal, and healthy way without all the detrimental side effects of medication. And so what I want to share with you is that we are talking generally about the concept of biohacking the body through nutrigenomics, using nutrition and natural compounds to actually allow our bodies to be better, to perform better. And we're talking about activation, not supplementation. That is the big thing. So many people are still trying to supplement the deficiencies of the body. They're kind of guessing. With this, we allow the body to do the work itself. And so I want to just share the final thing before I turn it over to my co-host Jenny Crane, is that there are now many applications that LifeVantage has developed in the concept of activating the body. Things like in your skin. Okay. So we have actually a skincare line. It's called True Science, and it does the exact same NRF2 activation using the same ingredients of Protandim. And actually that's on the next slide here. And you're going to be able to have a full skincare regimen that is activating that NRF2 process in the cells of your skin, allowing for effective anti-aging, allowing for just your skin to be able to repair itself. It's amazing. I would highly recommend that you check it out, get back with the person who invited you, look further into that. If you'd like to look at the True Science Hair Care, this is an amazing new development. It's NRF2 activated hair care as well, which is very beneficial to our scalp, which the scalp actually absorbs 60% faster than the rest of the skin on your body. So just think about those detrimental chemicals that you might be putting in every single day when you're washing your hair. Our True Science hair care line is the cleanest on the market. There's actually an app called the Think Dirty app, and you can go and download that app and check all your cosmetic products for their toxicity score. And ours here at LifeVantage with True Science Hair Care received the lowest possible score, a 1 and a 2, which are the lowest scores that you can receive on that app, meaning very clean, very good for you. And that NRF2 activation for the scalp and for the hair is highly beneficial. So you can also see activation in the brain with our Axio Smart Energy. Now, this is a very, it's really like a brain drink. It really helps you with that mental focus, that mental clarity, and it's just the most beautiful ingredients, green tea, B vitamins, L-theanine, DMAE. Go look these things up. These are very powerful for the brain, and you're going to love it. Tastes amazing. I can't keep anybody in my family away from it. Pet Tandem. This is exciting because mammals experience oxidative stress at the very same rate, if not faster, than humans do. So they developed Pet Tandem as a chewable version for our canines, for our, our furry friends, of Protandim. That's all it is it's a chewable version for our pets. So the weight management is an incredible line, and we specifically call it smart weight management because it's not about crash diets. It's not about unhealthy weight loss. It is about managing your weight through a healthy gut and through removing the toxins and then putting the good stuff back into your gut. So definitely look into that. And then, of course, our Vitality Stack is the whole I call it like your insurance plan. It addresses all of those areas that we talked about that are damaging our health, with the mitochondria repair, with the oxidative stress solution, with your healing of your gut, with the probiotic, and then the omega plus fish oil. Definitely take a look into that. That's really our starter pack for product options. But I just want to show you all of the things that this concept of activation and biohacking the body can do, especially with all natural ingredients that are safe and incredibly effective. And so if you guys can get excited about these products, and there's much more information, so please get back with the person who invited you to really dive into these incredible products. But if you can get excited about this idea and see that there's really a huge opportunity here to represent any one of these major industries, the hair care line, the weight management, the skincare line, the energy drink line. I mean, any one of these individually could be a multi-billion-dollar business. And so this is something that you could partake in. And I'm going to invite my co-host, Jenny Crane, Elite Pro 7 and LifeVantage, to show you how you could use these amazing products in our new economy that we are living in.
Hey, Sam. So I'm not sure if you can hear me. Can you just confirm?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So hey there, everyone. And, so great to be with you all this evening. I want to thank my co-host, Sam, for giving a rock solid presentation. I love hearing her present these products, all about this medical breakthrough science. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Jenny Crane. I am an Elite Pro 7 from Huntington Beach, California, sunny Southern California. And like most of you watching this information today, that was me 7 years ago. I can still remember where I was January 15th of 2012. My husband and I were looking for an answer. A little bit more about my background. I was in the mortgage industry for 9 years, was very successful in that industry. But when the housing market crashed in 2009, my husband and I were really left in a pickle. We lost our primary source of income. It was a very hard lesson to learn at that age. And it was hard. We had to file bankruptcy. We really had a financial struggle for quite a while. And I was looking for an answer. I was looking for an answer for my family. And I am so thankful that my sister-in-law shared this information with me 7 years ago, because it has completely changed the course of our life. 3 years into building this business, very part-time in the beginning. I was able to come home as a full-time stay-at-home mom. And, you know, now here, recently, I was able to really make that huge jump in long-term residual income that is going to be retiring my husband this year. And in Southern California, with the cost of living, that is incredible. The fact that we have created a leveraged income that is going to set our family free, not only do I believe for our lifetime, but future generations. I am so glad that I was open-minded enough to hear this information. So I want to welcome you tonight and pay attention because I'm going to dive in here. So guys, it's very obvious that the world has changed, right? You know, it's changed a lot. Things that used to take decades are now happening in years or even months. It's pretty crazy, right? With the technology today, with amazing technology. However, we seem to be working harder than ever and still not ever able to get ahead. This is the story I hear from countless families. You know, at the end of the month, there's more month than money. I'm not sure how many people here feel this way today, but it exists and it's a big problem. So many of you probably know somebody that really struggles. Maybe it's yourself. You know, you're struggling to make ends meet, or maybe you constantly feel burnt out by the cycle of working day in and day out, working long hours with very little time at the end of it all to spend with the people that matter most to you. Or maybe you're like most Americans who have very little retirement, if not any, or no plan at the end of it to get out of debt. This is a stunning fact. 1 in 3 Americans have less than $5,000 saved for retirement, and 78% have no savings at all. So even though technology is advancing at a faster pace each day, job security somehow seems to be declining just as fast. Have you also noticed a sudden shift in the way we all shop these days, right? What have companies like Amazon and Uber and Airbnb done to disrupt the conventional market? Think about it. The last few things that you've purchased, did you see a TV ad and get all excited about what you saw? Then you ran to the store, right, to buy that product, whatever it was? Probably not. More than likely, you've heard about something from a friend, a coworker, or maybe on social media. Then you got excited about it and went to a distributor like Amazon, where you could get that product in a much more convenient way, all without leaving the comfort of your own home. What is this called? This is social entrepreneurship. And whether you realize it or not, you've likely played a role in it. And I'm sure many of you are shaking your heads thinking, I've single-handedly kept Amazon in business by that click of a button. So most likely you've done this, but you haven't been compensated for it. Now, what does this have to do with you? You're probably wondering, get to your point. Now, again, there's no denying that the world has changed and things are very different. How, you know, now the only question is, would you like to change with it? Would you like to take part in the unlimited opportunity that lies ahead with the changing economy? Or would you like to be left behind? With this reality most Americans face, they're working longer hours and spending less time with the people they love. What if I told you there was a way that average people like yourself can utilize this changing economy and become your own boss? Not only become your own boss, but build an asset for your family, like my husband and I have been able to do without risking everything you own. Now, I'm sure you've considered, you know, starting your own business. Who doesn't want to be their own boss? But I'm sure you also know what comes along with starting your own business. There's a huge amount of risk and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest up front. But what if there was a group of people, a group of stay-at-home moms, teachers, full-time medical professionals, active duty military members, people from all walks of life taking advantage of this new economy? It's not always what you know, it's who you know. And right now, somebody invited you to look at this information because they care about you. There is a future of health and wellness. That is the future. And you guys, you are positioned perfectly to take part in this amazing opportunity. And specifically, the opportunity to partner with a natural breakthrough, as Sam told you, that has already changed the lives of thousands of people across the globe. This has been validated already by science and some of the top institutions across the world. You guys, we're working with the perfect meld of two leading industries. These two leading industries are working hand in hand with technology. You guys, we're part of a $3.7 trillion wellness industry, and we have a product that nobody else has their hands on. We have a product that not only nobody else has their hands on, but that most of the world knows nothing about. You are a part of an incredible opportunity to be first to this health and wellness rising up. Not only that, but you guys are a part of this billion-dollar industry. The network marketing industry is $183 billion. And not only that, in the past 5 years, this has grown by 40 billion. There is a rising up of people that want better options, that want a better choice. And not only that, we are the first to market with this medical breakthrough. You guys, we're offering this through our opportunity. We're offering you an opportunity to change your family's financial future through the potential of creating leveraged income. So ask yourself and understand this. Will it take hard work? Yes, absolutely. But you're already working hard. You know, maybe it's time to stop working hard and to start working smart. So much of our lives are revolved around work, revolved around how we're going to schedule the kids, who's going to take care of our kids while we're trying to make ends meet, and how we're going to make a living. So I know you guys are wondering, is there a better way? I can absolutely tell you there is a better way. My family was able to take part of this, and I am so thankful that I was open-minded enough to see this information. So I want to invite you tonight to take a closer look. If anything that I have told you tonight has resonated with you, I'm telling you, this is not just some chick from Southern California trying to make you feel better this evening. This is a life-changing opportunity, and I pray that the information that you have seen tonight will prompt you into looking further. Go to the person that invited you tonight to look at this information and let them know, hey, you know, let them know exactly how you're feeling. You know, we're not in the business here of begging people to join us. We don't need to do that. This is all about finding out if this is a perfect fit for you. So I want to thank you for being part of our opportunity presentation tonight. And God bless. And like I said, guys, we hope you decide to join us on our mission. I personally want to attest to the fact that LifeVantage, all of the people that you've seen here have been not only a part of my life, but have changed it. I know that there is opportunity waiting for you and your family. So get with the person that invited you. Thank you, and God bless.